Hello everybody, it's me, Raph, and we're about to play The Sims 4, the actual Sims 4 for PC. My name is Raph, I play The Sims, and that's actually my first official video. I have no idea how to talk and play at the same time, and my English is not my first language, of course, but I am trying to make this happen, and hopefully I will get better with time. And right now we're on create a sim, and we're about to create our sim. As some of you might have noticed, this is a Rex to Riches challenge, but it's not a challenge because I'm not following any rules. It's just because he's not gonna start with much money. But the focusing here will be about the eco living aspect of the game. Because I've noticed how much The Sims 4 has in terms of uh, living green and being eco-friendly. I've decided to, and of course, with the new game pack coming out soon, I've decided to create this out of scratch. Of course, someone might have started this somewhere, but I've never really seen it. I've seen all the eco houses, but I've never seen the actual gameplay involving all those features. So I decided to start this on my own. So first off, I need to say sorry because it's a mess in my house. I don't live in a very quiet place in town. My parents are at home, and they're eventually going to come inside my room and ask me what I'm doing, and it's going to be a mess. But by now, everything is okay. I do have a construction going on, but I'm pretty sure it cannot be listened on the microphone. I'm using a very poor microphone because a microphone is really expensive where I live, and I'm playing on a Mac. I'm just gonna go through my creation of the sim. It's not a very complex sim. It's pretty normal. It's pretty regular. It doesn't have much to his physique, but because I'm not a creative singer, I play. But I did, however, make sure he had good traits. And so I introduced
Ooh.
you, Daniel Moore.
Hmm.
Say hi to everybody, Daniel.
Skiba Yamoob.
Oh, yes. So this name was chosen because of my great great friend, his Ned. I have no idea what his last name is, but Ned is a fellow YouTuber. He's a simmer, and I just wanted to take some time to appreciate how helpful he was by doing this because I had no idea what name to give my sim, and by doing this, I can also promote his channel. He has more people watching him than I do, but he's also the person who inspired me to do a Rex to Riches. Rex to Riches is a good idea, and he deserves more people watching him. So make sure to check him out. And thanks, Nat. Okay, so Daniel, the story behind Daniel is this
Hmm.
simple. He's a nerd brain, so he wanted to learn as much as possible. Because he wanted to learn as much as possible, he found out the way he was living was too terrible. He had a family. He still has a family, which I've not created, but I might. And his family is very wealthy. They do have a lot of money. But Daniel knew something was wrong because like people are destroying the environment. They cannot live like that. He needs to do something. But his family couldn't help him. So and they didn't like encourage him on doing this. So he became a loner by doing that. He will eventually learn to be more family oriented, but by now he's a loner. He doesn't want to talk to anybody. He just wants to learn
Oh,
and learn.
Fuinta.
And because he's a genius, he needs to improve his mental skill for some time, and he he needs to learn. He needs to learn more about the environment. He needs to learn more about everything, so he can become a better person towards the environment. And of course, he loves the outdoors. And basically, that's it. So because his family didn't encourage him, he ran away, and he didn't bring much money with him. So that's how we're gonna start his story. That's the outfit
Mm-hmm.
he came from his house with, plain simple. And during the gameplay, you will find out what his other outfits are. I know you saw the everyday
Hmm.
outfit, and the everyday outfit is basically the base for the other outfits. So he has shoes, the same shoes he had before. His pants are
Oh.
up now, so he can get more comfortable. It's actually called uh,
Hmm.
cropped pants. And he took off his hat and he took off his shirt. Now he only has the
Ooh.
bottom shirt on, the one that's behind the other one. Anyways, okay, so let's start. Daniel's family is from Willow Creek, somewhere around Willow Creek, maybe that way. They have a lot of money, so probably that way. Uh, but because I have Get Together installed, of course, uh, I will take advantage. I will take advantage of the Get Together stuff because they're pretty cool. I mean, every game pack and every expansion pack usually came with something that can be used towards the the environmental aspect of this game. Um, so let's take advantage of that. He then chose to live in Winterberg because he saw that Winterberg had potential towards the environment. Winterberg has wind power turbines right there, which are one of the ways to be clean. Anyways, so uh, because Mr. Moore, Daniel Moore, doesn't have much money, he is going to buy the summer house. And of course, his family doesn't know he's there, so um, let's see how that's going to turn out. Okay, so this is where we got. stuck in. Uh, this is Daniel, and I hate this Sims 4, Sims 3 styled camera because I cannot move. It's not okay. It's not like natural for me to move this way up and this way down. I usually move this way up and then this way down. I don't know if I'm being clear, but I hate this. Anyways, I will get used to it probably. Maybe not, but okay. So this is our lot. It's a pretty big lot. I made sure I built it. It costed me about 80,000 simoleons. It's a lot of money, but it does have a lot of trees and a lot of rocks. It's a closed forest, you might say, and we're gonna make it our home. But we need to be conscious about the way we do it because that's a lot of trees in here. We need to make sure we know what we're doing, and we do need wood to build stuff. So, um, yeah, I'm actually using the the game, the graphic for the games in medium, basically, because low is terrible to look at, and but I might need to reduce it to low medium. Let's see what we play. We have goals we need to complete. So now I'm talking about the challenge. Anyways, so the challenge that I thought about actually has three parts. So part one, part two, and then part three. Part one is the low part. Part two is the regular part, and then part three is the maximum part. Each one of them have its own final goal. The final goal for part one is to get married, and it's a challenge because he's a loner and someone needs to catch his heart. So it will be hard, but as soon as he gets married, he gets the family oriented trait. And then part two, you have to marry the second generation. And as soon as the second generation gets married, he gets another trait, which I don't know which trait is by now. So part three, I'm starting by part three because it's the most complex. We have to build a community. And if and when we get there, you will know how I'm gonna do that. But the regular ones, we need to build a house. He can start with a trailer with his stuff on it, and then build up for that. And then part one, we need to build a tent to sleep. He needs to build the gardening skill. He needs to build the fishing skill, and he needs to build the woodworking skill. And by the end of it, he needs a bookshelf, he needs a shower, a toilet, a grill, a table, and a chair. He needs a bed. He needs a candle or oil light. He needs to recycle and maybe some other stuff that I didn't think about it by now. But by now he has a bush, he has a pool where he can join clubs, he can fish. He needs a job. In part two, he needs to go over on the level 5 of the job. In part 3, he needs to get retired or reach level 10 of the career. I need to download the mod to turn off cell phones. That's pretty much it by now. Okay, so the first thing he needs to do is to explore the forest. He needs to turn off that cell phone right there, but okay. He needs to explore it. So we already know that he needs to come here, or that he needs to come this way to get access to that other part because that's the place where he's gonna shower and fish, and he needs to figure out how to do that because he can cut through those trees or he can cut through those bushes. We need to know which one is better. So he also has to figure out where he's gonna establish his house because some of those trees are really old and some of them cannot be cut, not because there's a law to it, but because he, he's conscious, he knows what to do and what to not do. But first he needs to explore it and to know which type of trees he can cut and which type of trees he cannot. We know those bushes right here can be used to pee on, and they have hearts on it. Just because I have hearts on my channel, so good idea, right? If you go to my cover picture, I have hearts there. Yeah, and he needs to cut through this some place here. Every time he cuts a tree, he gets wood, build stuff. But right now he's not gonna have 42,000 simoleons. He's gonna have money, 500 simoleons. So basically that's it for the introduction. I hope someone watches this. I know Ned will because I'm gonna send the link to him. And yeah, let's see where this gets us. Right? Right. So I'll see you next episode, which I'm gonna record soon. And anyone can also suggest stuff. Just make sure the comment section is um, set to just suggestions because I would like all the criticism to go to my survey that I made with lots of love, and the link is on the description. Besides those objectives, we also have a list that I made, and I did some research and I got a bunch of ways to be eco, and I'm still researching it, and it's gonna get bigger and bigger with time. Hopefully we'll get to 10,000 stuff to do. So those will be fun to do, and some of them will be repeated, and some of them you cannot do if the Sims 4 by now. Some of them you need a new stuff pack that is coming out, and some of them I can't do because I don't have the expansion pack to it. But however, that's why I'm gonna set the goal for 5 to 10 of those stuff, and I'm gonna use Siri to make them. There are actually 830 stuff. So yeah, I had fun. But yeah, so if you do have any suggestions to me, the survey is really quick. It has 5 questions, and uh, it has more questions, but you don't have to answer all of them. So that would be really nice if you did that. But for now, I will see you later.